welcome back to Hold the Phone YouTube. Here are our best bets for NFL week number 15. We appreciate each and every single one of you tuning back into the best sports betting show here on YouTube. Like the video, subscribe to the page, comment your favorite bet of NFL week number 15. We are not going to miss today.
No.
All right?
No.
I'm sick and tired of everyone saying that this, I'm sick and tired of all the bullshit, all the fugazi, all the fugazi. We come here, we gather here, and we find winners.
I'm pretty sure I went 4-1 last Sunday, and everybody's talking about it.
And guess what? We won on Thursday Night Football. Yeah. But again, it's not what's behind us. It's what's up ahead. We don't give a fuck. The horses don't stop. They keep going. And we have a hell of a slate, a hell of a week, a hell of a Sunday. So just keep sitting there and taking each Sunday for granted. Yeah. Because before you know it, we're going to be back in the dog days of fucking summer and all these people.
Yeah, we got an unbelievable slate. It's week 15, and there's only 4 left in the regular season.
4 weeks left.
We got the Bills playing the Pats. We got the Rams playing the Lions. We got the Packers playing the Broncos. These are the weekends in the sports calendar that you dream about. We got the college football playoff next week. We got the holidays coming up. It's the best time of the year.
I want this slate under my tree.
Smoke it to the filter.
I want to throw a condom on and make love to this slate.
Hey, at least you're being safe.
Yeah. I don't want to, you know what? Fuck it. I want this slate pregnant.
Yeah.
Well, we have Bengals and Ravens. We have Lions and Rams. We have Broncos and Packers. We have Bills and Patriots. You think we give a fuck? We're going to be looking at fucking Rockies versus Blue Jays in a blink of an eye.
Apparently the Rockies are going to have a good team this year.
Yeah, I'll take the Nerfy. All right, here we go. Let's dive into game pick number 1, an AFC East matchup. Loop, this is going to be unbelievable.
We're supposed to get to our top commented bet of the week. $500 comment in which we've gone 0-5.
0-6, 0-7, 0-8. The fucking people on the other side of this screen.
We got to keep going. We got one this week from Skoduck6969. Fellas, it's not where we want to be. It's where we have to be. Bills money line. Cardinals plus 9.5. 49ers money line. Bears money line. Chiefs money line. 500 brings home 37.01. We haven't put the bet in. We will do that today. I am not checking this math, but I'm going to trust him that it's around here. I told the people to swing for a single, maybe choke and poke, and it seems like we're trying to hit another home run. But hey, if you're not hot, you're due. Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily hate this. Is it going to hit? Probably not, but...
All right.
I don't hate it.
Let's go down 69-69. We're putting in this bet for you. You got 247 likes. That's good.
I mean, what other program can you find that we're just giving away
all of our money?
$500 free bets each week to people on the other side of this screen?
Pissing away.
And there hasn't been one person to hit it.
No.
So
let's go Ducks.
It's not as easy as it always may seem.
All right.
But you miss 100% of the bets that you don't place.
Let's get to game number 1.
Let's get to game number 1 for real. That was
one of the
teaser.
games of the week. And I don't know which game is the best. This game might be. What do you think? What do you think the best game? Which game are you most looking forward to?
I'm most looking forward to this game and the game in Mile High.
Which game are you most looking forward to? Pick one.
Both have such big implications. I don't have a fucking answer.
That's why you're the best.
Broncos-Packers.
There we go. All right. Bills-Pats. Pats win round 1. Pats have won, 10 in a row?
I'm looking forward to Panthers-Saints.
Okay.
Yes, the Patriots have won 10 in a row.
Yeah.
Just like the Denver Broncos.
Yep. Can they sweep the Bills? They've answered every challenge that they've had. Some of them haven't been as difficult as some of the other teams have faced.
Yep.
But
the narratives are true. They have statistically the easiest strength of schedule to this point of the season.
But you got to beat who you play.
Yep.
They've already beat the Bills once.
Yep.
And now if they beat the Bills twice, I want to stop hearing about the schedule.
Look, Drake May doesn't lose in the middle of Bakemas. I'll tell you that much right now. And I'll tell you this.
Tell me.
Not only right now on the offensive side of the football do the New England Patriots look just as good as the Buffalo Bills, but on the defensive side of the football, I don't even think they could hold our fucking jockstrap.
Our.
Because we're taking the New England Patriots.
Wow. Came out with it.
On the money line.
Yeah.
Mike Vrabel coming off the bye. 6-1 straight up, 6-1 against the spread. I'm sick and tired of hearing about how good of a football team this Buffalo Bills is. Because guess what? They're not as good of a football team as the New England Patriots.
No, I'm with you. This game in New England, everybody loves the Bills.
Yep.
Everybody's betting on the Bills in this game.
Yep.
You have to fade the public and take a team that's won 10 in a row. Like, the Patriots, while they're young and Drake May's in his first, real year of success, they're a pretty well-oiled machine. And I'm not as nervous about them as I would be about another team in a similar situation because on both sides of the ball, all three phases, the coach, they look good.
It's the Mayflower, and he's in the comfort of his own home. That fucking shit set sail and landed in Massachusetts, just like Mr. May, for a new voyage, a new chapter, and look what we have here. This is a new era. It's a new fucking, there's a new kid on the block, and his name's Drake May. And him and Vrabel with this defense right now, everyone is continuously counting them out. They don't play anyone. They don't play anyone. Well, they already beat the fucking Bills.
Yep.
And now everyone thinks they're not going to do it again. Well, we have news for you. Give us the New England Patriots on the money line.
Their leading rusher the first time they beat the Bills had 24 yards. If they can establish a little more ground game, Stephon Diggs, 10 for 146 in the revenge matchup.
This secondary is pathetic.
Yeah.
And Travion Henderson wasn't nearly as much of a factor then as he is now.
Yeah.
And this defense for the Pats, they're swarming, they're buzzing, they are angry.
And I'll say one more thing. If you want to take Drake May to win the MVP, you might as well just take him to win this game. Because if they win this, MVP talks, him and Matt Stafford going head-to-head, maybe the Rams fall to the Lions, talks are going to start getting real.
Yeah, it almost feels like people aren't even expecting the Lions to put on the cleats this weekend. But
yeah, they'll put them on.
We'll get there when we get there.
They'll put them on.
Game pick number 1, fucking put it in the pipe and smoke it. Bake miss.
Yeah.
Drake May.
Yeah.
Queen of England, New England Patriots, money line. Game pick number 2.
Game number 2.
Your Packers.
Going into Mile High.
Going against our friend, our coworker, Danny's Broncos.
Yeah.
Mott's Broncos.
Yes. Yes.
Josh's Broncos.
Sure.
All of our coworkers around the office. Loops versus all these lovely people.
How'd we end up with all these Bronco fans?
I don't know. We'll fire them after this game. So, it's Toyota-thon. Matt LaFleur might as well be Saint fucking Nick.
Correct.
During the month of December.
Correct.
This guy's numbers are falling out of his ass cheeks quicker than, a run to Taco Bell. We have Matt LaFleur, 21-4 in the month of December, straight up.
That good?
We have Jordan Love, who has passed for 9,000 passing yards, 542 touchdowns with 2 interceptions.
During Toyota. Which they got to extend through February.
Yeah, and that's only during the span of 20 games.
We're right in the heart of Toyota-thon.
Yep, 500 passing touchdowns in 20 games during Toyota-thon for Jordan Love. Look, you want to talk about another narrative of a lot of people calling out fraudulency. Denver Broncos, 10-game winning streak, also a home underdog. Packers coming to town. This has been a hell of a gauntlet. You win on the road on Thanksgiving against the Lions.
2-0 against Detroit.
Then you have to play the big bad Bears. You beat them.
Number 1 seed.
Now you're going against the Broncos. Back-to-back weeks, 1 seed after beating the Lions in their house. But how good are these teams actually? We're starting to find out. We're starting to learn.
Yeah.
I have a history of Bo Nix just shoving it in me. And I am touching my toes with my pants around my ankles with Mr. Bo Nix from my college days to now his professional days. I ride with Bo Nix. I put my faith in his hands. I trust and believe in Bo Nix. He does nothing but let me down.
Yeah.
Fuck me. In the parents' basement, in the attic, I'm just getting fucked by Bo Nix. Out in the car, we're in the parking lot. I am just getting it.
Taco Bell.
I'm just getting fucked.
Yeah.
I'm just getting fucked. And then I say, you know what, Bo? Fuck you. I'm fading you. Comes out.
Pants around your ankles.
He'll look like John Elway.
Yeah.
He'll look like John Elway. He's just fucking me. And him and Sean Payton look like the Tom Brady and Belichick. So I am very afraid of this game. I'm very afraid of Bo Nix. Do I believe in Bo Nix? No, I never really have. But, after things that I've seen time and time again, he always just screws me. So the relationship is actually unbelievable.
You guys know where this pick is going.
Yeah, because I'm going to ride with you, even though you don't never ride with me.
Yeah, but your team stinks. Give us the Packers.
It's unbelievable.
Also, you want to talk about MVP? if Jordan Love goes in and puts it on the Broncos in Mile High,
that's like also the problem.
Maybe you get a sketchy little Drake May game. Maybe you get a sketchy Matthew Stafford game.
The problem is right now also Josh Allen's at plus 1,500, 1,600.
Yeah, but Love's ahead of him.
But if he beats the Bills and the Packers lose to the Broncos, or if he beats the Pats and Jordan Love loses the Broncos, like there's so many.
Yeah, I'm saying if the Packers beat the Broncos.
Correct. No, yeah.
Jordan Love's
there's
MVP
a lot
talks are going to heat up.
No, there's a lot of guys at the table right now for MVP.
There's 4.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And it's pretty open. And they all have massive games this
BetMGM has
weekend.
Stafford minus 185, May plus 200, Love 10-1, Allen plus 1,400. I think the Packers are a better team. I'm not scared of going into Mile High. Good weather, good. I think it's going to be a really interesting. I feel like both of these defensive coordinators are incredible. Vance Joseph and Jeff Hafley both have these defenses playing schemes that are going to confuse the hell out of the other quarterback. I like Jordan Love to handle that a little better than Bo Nix. I think the Packers are going to give him everything in front of them and then hawk the ball like they've been doing all year.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I just think we're more explosive on offense. And the defense, while the Broncos may be slightly better,
I don't think they necessarily are.
We're going to find out.
They love to bring pressure and blitz, but in this spot and under that pressure, that's when Jordan Love most often loves to thrive.
Had a perfect passer rating last week against the Bears under pressure.
Yeah, and the Broncos' main
back foot
name of the game is long possessions and controlling the football. And I mentioned it later in the show. I like this under. Both teams are going to be showing things, and it's like a boxing match in this massive game in the AFC, NFC, going toe-to-toe, feeling things out, defenses swarming, offensives, figuring things out as well. But Jordan Love has been in this type of playoff atmosphere and in this spot before. You can't say the same thing about the Denver Broncos.
No.
So
more explosive too. Like Christian Watson coming back the way he has just opened up the Packers offense. Now you got Jaden Reed back too. It seems like all these wide receivers are coming back and are at the top of their games right now. And Jordan Love's just playing incredible football.
Yeah, this is and people like the Broncos.
Yeah,
public home dog. They usually have fleas. So with that being said, give us the Packers minus 2.5 in one of the biggest games of the weekend, of the season, of the decade. So much implication coming from this one. Give us the Packers, give us the Packers, give us the Packers.
Game number 3, Detroit going out to LA. The spread keeps moving up. Started at 4.5, now it's up to 6. Look, the lines are on the outside looking in.
Yep.
The Rams are the 1 seed, but have to play Seattle next week.
Yep.
Huge game. Also, you like the other 2 games we just talked about in terms of sex appeal, we'll say. This game is through the roof.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people sold their stock in Detroit.
Yeah.
Based off of things on the defensive side of the football and based off of Jared Goff and this offense not looking the same since Ben Johnson left town.
Yep.
But Jim,
I don't know, Jim.
I don't think the fat lady is sung yet.
No.
I think there's still heart, and that's what the foundation of this team is built upon.
Yep.
I still think that there's something a little left in this this Mr. Campbell, Danny Campbell-led football team. And this is a playoff game, and I just don't think it could be as easy as closing your eyes and the Rams just cakewalking. Mm-hmm. Because as we know, everything that we believe in and know as and see as in the NFL is not true.
Crazy league we live in.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
Everything's a lie that we see.
Yeah.
And I liked what I saw from the defense against an explosive offense last week.
Yep.
That being Detroit going against the Cowboys on a primetime game. This is a rematch from last year where the Lions won. Now the Rams look to even up the series. I think no matter what, how good, how bad, there's a little bit of a rivalry. And there's just something that means a little bit more with McVay and Stafford facing the former team and vice versa with Goff facing the former team with Dan Campbell in this ball game. And to get 6 points in a matchup like this where everyone wants to just suck all the way to the base of the balls, Matthew Stafford, I think, Danny Campbell and Jared Goff as underdogs in the past have found success against the spread. And a little bit more healthy for Amon-Ra St. Brown. We saw the two-headed monster be successful last week with David Montgomery getting involved and Jahmyr Gibbs getting involved. They have to build upon that. They need to keep going on that note in that direction. Give us the Lions +6.
Yeah, I feel like and throw home field out the window inside fast track in LA, where it's going to be a split crowd, 6 points with the Lions right now.
Not even split.
Playing for their lives. Yeah, not even split.
75% Lions.
The Lions are just on a collision course to play the Bears the last week of the season for a playoff spot. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
I just feel like this is more of an even matchup when you strip and forget about everything. If you just forget about everything, the Lions and the Rams are playing against each other.
Give me 6 points.
I feel like this is way more even of a matchup, and it's based upon the recency bias and being in love with the Rams and people now getting off the boat of the Lions.
Yeah, we're going to find out what they're made of.
So rare.
And if the Lions are dead, maybe they're dead. But we got one more week to find out.
Yeah, I don't think they're dead.
Yeah, me neither. All right, let's get to the next game.
Got to Gibbs in the deck.
We just went from 3 juggernaut matchups to a game that has a little less sex appeal than the others. Mm-hmm. Commanders at Giants. Commanders, Marcus Mariota +2.5.
Yep.
Going into New York.
Yep.
We faded the Commanders last week. They got shut out by the Vikings. The week before that, we saw them
against the Broncos.
Come an inch away from beating the Broncos.
Yep.
Now Mariota comes back, which I actually like more. I feel like Jaden Daniels, like this year, is just a wash. Get ready for next year.
Yeah.
There's something about the Commanders I love in this game. I've been saying it all week.
Yeah. And usually when you feel something in the plums, you just got to roll with it.
You got to follow it.
And the fact that you felt that way earlier in the week, and now we look at also splits of people just being so deep under the covers with Jackson Dart, they might as well be dating. You know?
And I feel like people love to bet the Giants, and they just never win.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're 2-11,
just like the Cardinals.
And I feel like people think they're 5-7.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No. 100%. And look, it's a shiny object with Jackson Dart and the boys, but Commanders.
But it's like Jackson Dart and what boys? You know.
There's no boys.
Exactly.
There's no more boys.
No.
It was Neighbors and Scatterbo.
Theo Johnson.
No. Yeah. Theo Johnson doesn't like to catch passes.
No.
I thought he used to, but
if they had Neighbors and Scatterbo, they have the makings of a good team. Right now, they're not one.
Look, this should be a pick 'em.
And don't tell Marcus Mariota this game doesn't matter. That guy doesn't give up on anything.
Correct.
Yeah.
And to be fair, a guy like that is still trying to showcase for years to come.
Right.
I know he's a little bit older, but he comes out and he's already proven himself.
Moves.
He still moves. He still fights.
Yeah.
He still loves to have the opportunity to step under center, more so than what is going on over there in New York, I believe. Jackson Dart obviously is still putting everything on the table, everything on the line, but he's so by himself.
Yeah.
Where this Commanders team, on the flip side, guys on the football field.
Yep.
You know? And we saw that grit in that fight against a primetime team on Denver Broncos at home. This is an in-division game at the end of the day. And these are two of the teams sitting at the bottom of the barrel. And you're telling me a Commanders team who lost 34-0 last week is now 2.5, and everyone is fading them after seeing that?
2.5 could be nice to get in this game, too.
Yeah.
A 2-point conversion, 20-19, 21-20.
Give us the Commanders +2.5.
All right, game number 5. It's the game of the week. I know I've probably said that 3 times, but this one's real. We've been talking about it all week. Sometimes sports just hands you something that you don't think you're going to get.
Yep.
And Phillip Rivers coming out of retirement after 5 years off to come play for the Colts, going into Seattle, getting 14 points is just something that, as a sports fan, is truly special.
Look, I said it's an honor and a privilege.
It really
to even be in to witness something like this in real life. You could have been alive any era, any time frame, and we just so happen to be living in a time where a 44-year-old with 10 kids is stepping out of retirement after not playing for 4 years.
It's unbelievable.
And is stepping under center.
His last game, January 3rd, 2021. It's just unbelievable. He's a granddad. He's got 29 kids.
Yep.
He was on his couch.
The family section is now his family.
Yeah.
You know, they ran out of tickets in the fucking Legion of Boom.
And I'm sorry.
The 12th man is now just the Rivers.
Give me the 14 points.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I have to do it.
We talk about this game a little bit more later in the show with John Ewing.
Yeah. BetMGM Insider showing you where all the tips and trades are.
Yeah. But, you know, I'll say it again. I'm shocked what John says where people are in this game, but I would rather have a veteran guy stepping under center who is knowledgeable and has the experience with this offense, knows this offense, and can get, you know, make plays than a guy who is learning as he goes, being thrown into the fire, such as a Riley Leonard. This is a disrespectful line for a team at the foundation and at the core is a good football team who are well coached.
It is a little worrisome, though. I mean, this team has 8 wins, but they haven't won a game in a while. They have not looked like this team that they were in the last month.
But to be fair, Daniel Jones had one leg.
I know, and now they're playing ugly. I think you're also underrating the fact that this guy has not been, like, I know he knows he's coaching a high school team that runs this offense. That's a little different than an NFL offense where you're in the quarterback room 5 days a week and you're focused on pass protection and run protection.
I'm just saying.
No, I know.
The beauty of sports is so special.
Well, yes, this I agree with. No, you sit on your couch, you take the 14, and you root for the old man.
Colts win this game.
That would be sick.
Yeah?
Yeah. If there's the sports god up there, which so far in my life, he's came and went. It would be fucking awesome.
You know? Why not the Colts?
Yeah.
Darnold's on the other side. He could shit down his leg.
Yeah.
Any given game.
No, I'm with you.
Any given Sunday.
I can't wait to see it.
And also, you know what the really sharp side is the under.
Yeah.
You know, you have a team coming up, putting up 37 points against the Falcons, against a team
all of a sudden, Phil's filling it up.
Who are going against a Colts team who is going to go brick by brick. I like the under in Seattle. But there are our 5 game picks, Loop.
I like them.
Give us the Colts plus 14.
All right, we're going to get to our 6-leg parlay first. A word from Lucy. Want to take a quick moment to tell you about one of the newest sponsors of the pod, Lucy. Lucy is intelligent nicotine for adults, designed by scientists to deliver the most satisfying nicotine experience, and always tobacco-free. Whether you use nicotine to enhance focus, boost your energy, or relax, there's a Lucy for you. They offer products from hydrating breakers to pouches to gum, with individual servings ranging from 4 milligrams to 12 milligrams, ensuring satisfaction for even the most demanding nicotine routines.
I like to throw a couple Lucy's in while sweating a football game. You know, a couple bets, couple Lucy's. I enjoy the apple cider, the berry citrus, the mint, the wintergreen.
Yeah.
All great flavors.
Yeah, toss one in, watch a game.
You know, they're very good.
Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/Friday. And if you use promo code Friday, you get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co and use code Friday to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age and every customer is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Well, it's the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
It's the gift that just keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm.
We've done it every week, every year.
Mm-hmm.
And it is time for NFL Week 15 Going for Glory Parlay.
Mm-hmm.
6 legs, a seat at the table, a seat on Santa's lap, a seat in the sleigh, a seat next to Grandma.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
6 teams to get the job done and able for us to put the presents under the tree.
Come on.
This slip just came down the chimney. With that being said, leg number 1, we're fading a team that does not like to win.
Hates to win.
Give the people leg number 1 as you always do.
The Houston Texans on the money line, easiest one, get it out of the way. The Cardinals aren't going into Houston and winning versus this defense. Jacoby Brissett and Michael Wilson will probably go for about 12 catches for 179 yards and 3 touchdowns, but first they'll get down 49-0.
And if the Texans do lose, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Yes.
You know?
Tip your hat.
Yep.
Dead on leg one.
The Arizona Cardinals are now 1-10 in their last 11.
Yep.
And they've lost 5 in a row.
Yep.
And Brissett,
Yep.
he's the best quarterback in the league, but
Easy.
he doesn't like to win.
Easy. Give us leg number 2.
Leg number 2. We're going to go there. We're going to do it. We're our sack is as big as Santa's.
Well,
give us the New England Patriots on the money line.
Mine's not.
Give us the Niners minus 4.5. Excuse me. Sorry.
you are something else.
On the sheet, that was the order. But give us the Niners minus 4.5.
No accountability.
I'm not.
No account. Just put your hand up.
All right. All right. Can you stop getting on my fucking dick?
No.
You've
If I'm
been
not
on
gonna,
my
who's
dick
gonna?
all day.
Who's gonna if I don't?
I mean, I just said on the sheet. That's all. I've also made there's been multiple things this episode, and I haven't said one thing all the entire time. Then I say one thing, and you tell me to fucking fuck off.
Unbelievable.
I jumped ahead of the bet for the $500 bet. I didn't say anything then.
What?
I'm just gonna look at you.
What do you? I honestly have no idea what you just said.
The $500 bet, I jumped ahead too. I fucked
you
that
did.
up.
You did.
You know,
Yeah.
I've taken accountability.
There you go. How's it feel?
Fuck. Leg number 3, the New England Patriots on the money line. There's the play.
Come on.
Leg number 2 was the Niners minus 4.5 because the Titans won last week. Now they can take the year off. You know?
Yep.
So those first 3 legs
Should come home.
Unless
Patriots.
Josh Allen goes for 120 rushing yards. But the defense, I just can't get over the defense.
No.
The Pats game will go over.
Yes.
You know? Leg number 4.
Come on.
You give it.
Green Bay Packers going into Denver, going into Mile High, ending the win streak. Better football team. Green Bay. The Super Bowl's on. See you in February. Packers go beat the Broncos. And they beat the Bears again next week.
I know that's going to fuck me. I know it's going to fuck me.
So bad. You should have seen Gavin all morning begging me to take the Chiefs.
Chiefs are going to
We
win.
picked the Chiefs. Yeah. You're going to be broke because of the Chiefs.
But I won't put it in the parlay because I'm taking accountability.
There you go.
Leg number 5,
It's not really accountability.
the Lions plus 10.5.
Yeah,
take
look,
another
double
alt spread.
digits. I like it. These alt spreads have not treated us well in the past, but I like these two.
So we have 2 alt spreads in here. The Niners at minus 4.5.
Yep.
The Lions at plus 10.5.
Yep.
For fuck's sake. Like, we're going against Titans, and this should be a barn burner of a game in LA. And people don't even think that the Lions are going to put on their cleats. This spread went from 4 to 6. Soon it'll be 15, and we have Lions plus 10.5. Leg number 6, seat at the table. For all of Grandma's cookies, the Cowboys on the money line in Jerry's world. 6 legs, 6 fucking winners.
Come on, this one would be nice.
Texans, right before Christmas, beat the Cardinals because the Cardinals simply don't win football games, especially in Houston. The Texans are the greatest show on turf. The Niners, minus 4.5 because the Titans won last week. So if I'm doing my math correctly, they won't win for another year. Leg number 3, the Patriots on the money line. We're taking the better team. Of course, Josh Allen couldn't get season swept by the Patriots. Not so fast. It's bake, miss bitch. Leg number 4, the Packers on the money line. Bo Nix, if you fuck me one more time, I don't even know. The top comment if Bo Nix literally puts it in my ass one more time.
Easy.
Packers on the money line. Toyota Thon, LaFleur, St. Nick, the Broncos. They don't do anything. They win every game by the hairs of their ass cheeks. If they win this game, I'll finally tip my cap. I'll blow Bo. How about that? Leg number 5, the Lions plus 10.5. On paper, this is a closer game than I believe people are expecting.
Yep.
And for leg number 6, Jerry needs a win for Christmas or he's turning into the fucking Grinch. Give us the Cowboys on the money line.
Nice, dude. Way to get through that.
$100, $1,000. I'm gonna put a fucking $1,000 on it and see what happens.
Come on. This would be a nice one. A little good.
I mean, like, who sells it? I mean, the Patriots and Packers are
Get
both
your
gonna
girl
be
something
sweating.
nice.
But I don't. But I don't want to sign up for no sweat.
know what
I
I
want to
mean?
sign up for glory.
Get your girl a nice gift. This comes home.
Yeah, go to a Eagles game.
Yeah, Eagles ticket. She'll love that. Let's see if the quarterback can set the record for turnovers. All right.
True.
Let's go to our $500 touchdown
Set
score.
the record for turnovers in one play.
Yeah, he actually did. That's unbelievable.
$500 touchdown score.
This is yours. This is your show.
Last week it hit.
Yes.
Taylor Williams.
Kyron Williams. Yeah.
So
Maybe we stay in LA.
here we go again.
Sunshine.
Last week, there's something
Here
about
we go.
There's something about the Cardinals playing an in-division game that they just get blown out every time.
They always get blown out no matter who they play.
Not when it's not in division.
They try to.
They
pretty
try
much
their best,
always.
but the in-division games have been something special, the point differential between the Seahawks, Niners, and Rams.
Yeah.
The Cardinals literally got
by
lit
like
on
70
fire.
points, yeah.
Lit on fire. And I bring that game up because it was a block party last week for
Yeah,
the
it was.
LA Rams. Blake Corum, Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, everyone was scoring for the LA Rams. But one man didn't score. A man who usually doesn't go a game without scoring.
14 touchdowns on the year.
And let me tell you, it's rare this man goes a game without a touchdown. It's even rarer he goes 2 games without a touchdown. And let me tell you, he's not going 2 games without a touchdown. Not in this game, not in this matchup, not NFL Week 15. Our $500 touchdown scorer is the man himself, Davante Adams.
Come on.
Give us an anytime touchdown for number 17 in the blue and gold in a marquee matchup, a marquee game. Lions, Rams, we'll see you for Mr. Davante Adams in the end zone.
You wanted to say we'll see you on the other side, didn't you?
Yeah, but then people insinuate that the fucking show's over.
No, I know. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, I know.
Good time to tell you, too. First touchdown scores at BetMGM. Told you this last week. Second chance promotion. You take Davante Adams to score first. Bang, he doesn't score, but he scores second. You get your money back.
It was funny. I was just going to say I kind of like Davante Adams' first touchdown.
Take him.
You know,
Touchdown.
I like Davante Adams.
You do it on BetMGM. You get a second chance. So if he doesn't score first, he scores second, you get your money back.
I like Davante Adams' first touchdown.
Speaking of BetMGM, let's get to our insider, our favorite guest, John Ewing.
All right, welcoming back to the show, our BetMGM insider, John Ewing, telling us where everyone's getting in bed with.
Class is in session.
Yeah, this is my favorite segment of the show. We get to hear about,
the important stuff.
Yeah, the important stuff. John, the floor is yours.
What's up, fellas? Yeah, huge week. As always, let's go over the 5 most bet teams to cover, starting with number 5. It's maybe the game of the week, Rams-Lions. Rams open as 4.5-point favorites. They've been bet up to 6. Nearly 70% of money is on LA to cover. Rams are the current favorites to win the Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford is a minus 185 favorite to win NFL MVP. Everything points to LA. But, of course, we got to remember, Jared Goff with the Lions has been money as an underdog. When getting more than 3 points, he's 17-5 against the spread. That's nearly an 80% win rate. It's a lot of points. Which side do you guys take?
It's got to be pretty rare these days, especially the last couple of years, the Lions of getting this few of the spread bets. We like the Lions all week. I hope that line keeps going up. Give me the Lions at 6. Give me the Lions at 7. Hell.
Yeah, we sat here last week on a primetime game where everyone was getting in bed against the Cowboys, against the Lions.
Yep.
With the Cowboys against the Lions.
Yep.
And we sat here and said, that is such a rare thing. And now we're getting it back-to-back weeks. All we've heard over the last couple seasons, 70% of the games the Lions are covering, and everyone's in bed with the Lions. It's America's team. It's America's sweetheart. They're covering. They're getting the job done. Now, all of a sudden, everyone's turning their back to the Lions. Like you said, Luke, not all home games are created equal. And out in sunny Southern California, in a playoff-type atmosphere, a lot of Lions fans. I've been checking in on those ticket prices. They're skyrocketing based off of them flying off the shelf for people coming in from Detroit.
A lot of Lions fans out here trying to see their team. Season on the line.
6 points just feels like a lot, and I love what I saw against a high-powered offense last week against the Cowboys. this defense step up a little bit for the Lions?
Season on the line, getting 6 points. I mean, it feels like this is the last stand. If you're ever going to get in bed with the Lions, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, 6 points. This is going to be such a great game.
Can't wait.
Sexy
matchup.
Yeah, we'll take the points. We'll take the points with the Lions.
Okay. I wonder if you'll think the same way here. Story of the week: Phillip Rivers back in football. He's a grandpa. Hasn't played since COVID. This line's huge though. Seahawks opened as 10-point favorites. It's up to 13.5. Nearly 90% of money is on Seattle to cover as nearly 2 touchdown favorites. This is a tough spot, obviously, for Rivers. And, I'm always sharing historical trends for you. Rivers wasn't a double-digit underdog very often in his career, only 7 times. But he went 6-0-1 against the spread when he gets a lot of points here. Similar situation, tough to come back, but he does have options on the offense. Jonathan Taylor, obviously, a lot of success running the ball. And if they need to pick up a first down, Alex Pierce, Michael Pittman, Tyler Warren, he has options. Do you think he can keep it close, or is Seattle going to blow him out?
I like that Gramps knows how to cover a big spread. I mean, it's just the only thing that scares me here is who isn't sitting on their couch wanting to bet on Phillip Rivers.
Apparently no one, though.
I know. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Like, people are fading them. And that's for good reason, because when the belt
45.
When the belt comes out with the Seattle Seahawks, they put it to ass.
Yeah.
And it goes really, you blink an eye, you're looking for the remote, you turn on the game, it's 14-0 already Seahawks. But I'm also kind of shocked, like you said, Luke, because I figured that people would want to back Phillip Rivers and want to be a romantic about this Colts team at this point. Look, like you said, John, this isn't a Cleveland Browns team or a Tennessee Titans team or a misled, misguided, misleadership team. Like, this is still Shane Steichen. We've seen him be able to do this with guys such as Gardner Minshew or other quarterbacks, whereas Phillip Rivers can step under center and at least be knowledgeable of what's going on. This is still a good team at the core, both defensively and offensively, and there's still good pieces. 13.5 feels a little disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean,
if it was Riley Leonard, maybe I would understand 13.5, but I would
You're not worried at all about the fact that this guy hasn't played football in 5 years.
I mean, it's like riding a bike. I would rather go with a veteran guy
I don't know if that's true.
than a guy getting thrown into the fire, because now he is learning on the fly and trying to gain experience rather than I can go with Phillip Rivers, who has the experience.
This man's going to be learning on the fly, too. He hasn't been in the offense. He hasn't been in the tape room. He hasn't been, the offensive line protections. There's going to be
That's not necessarily true. He knows this Colts offense. He runs it for the high school kids.
It is true. Yeah, I want to take. I mean, it's such a great story. Sports, like I was saying this yesterday, it just always delivers, and what a treat that we're going to get to watch this no matter how it goes.
It's a well-coached team, and they're going to have a scheme, and they still have good players, and they're an 8-5 team. Like, this isn't like, oh, Phillip Rivers is getting on board with the fucking, 2-12, whoever.
Yeah.
It's still a good team, and 13.5 points for the Colts, I will gladly take, especially now that Mr. John Ewan's telling us that everyone's taking the Seahawks. Come on.
Okay, here's another banger for you. Broncos-Packers. Denver's won 10 games in a row, but they're 2.5-point favorites at home. Broncos are the most bet underdog to win on Sunday. Their defense is arguably the best unit in this game. But I personally don't trust Bo Nix, and I think the Packers front seven could give him issues all game. This one's really interesting.
I'm honestly surprised that people aren't betting the Packers.
So, John, everyone's taking the Broncos as of right now, you're saying?
Most bet dog.
Yep, most bet dog to win on the money line. 77% of money is on Denver, plus 2.5. All the action's on the Broncos.
Yeah, I think the Packers are going to win. I think they're a better team. I think their defense is going to have Bo Nix in shambles. I think their offense is much better than the Broncos. And the Super Bowl's on in Green Bay.
Look, it's going to be a beautiful matchup because the Denver Broncos, they're strong suit right now is the extension of drives and these long drives trying to keep offenses off the field, and that's what they're going to try to do. That's why we've been seeing the check down. People call him the check down merchant. You
Packers
see the
let you check
charts.
it down too.
And funny enough, I saw something that the Denver Broncos lead the league at yards after the catch, while the Green Bay Packers are the number 1 defense in the league with limiting yards after the catch. And look, this is going to be a barn burner of a game. I like the under because I also do believe that the Denver Broncos are going to try to run the ball because the interior of the defensive line right now for the Green Bay Packers isn't as strong. And, they're missing some pieces. I like the under, but I really am having trouble getting in bed with a side on this game because I know I just have a long history of Bo Nix fucking me. And I know if I fade him, the Denver Broncos will win. If I tail him, the Packers will win. So I truly do not know what to do. But I guess I would like the Packers, but Bo Nix will come out and win. So.
Perfect. Okay, so you really got strong conviction there. All right, we talked about Rams-Lions. We talked about Broncos-Packers, 2 great games. Here's one that's probably not going to be in your quad box unless you bet on it. It's Panthers-Saints. Carolina is 2.5-point road favorites. They haven't won a game as a favorite since 2021. That's 4 years ago. 0-11 straight up as a favorite in that time. Do they buck the trend? Are they able to win by 3 or more points against the Saints?
No.
I think if we learned anything last night, all these teams in the NFC South are created equal. I mean, the Panthers just hopped into first place. All they got they win this game and they're sitting. They still have to play the Bucs twice.
And now it's so obvious after the Buccaneers losing that the pressure is now so high.
Yep.
Like if that was a 1:00 game and the Bucs lost, and the folks down in Carolina did not necessarily know that, or the players knew that, but now going into this game where you have a recipe of house money versus a must-win game to stay in first place of the division, and it's in New Orleans, an in-division game where you can play spoiler like we saw last night the Falcons do with the Bucs.
Yep.
I mean, we're going to be right back, and we're going to be right back. Both teams they go from 7-6 to both 7-7.
Panthers are really going to get season swept by the Saints, though.
I think they're catching them in
I agree.
a really, if I was the Panthers, this is tough.
Yeah.
Because Kellen Moore is clearly starting to figure things out with the Saints. And Tyler
Shuck's got some life.
I saw a whole compilation of throws that he made on the road in Tampa Bay last week, and he made some fucking plays.
Yep.
Saints defense is pretty solid too.
Yeah.
And the Panthers are coming off a bye and beating the Rams.
Yeah.
How easy would it be for them to cover this spread that they haven't done in 4 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about.
I like the Saints.
Taking the Saints, taking the points. All right. Panthers to go 0-12 straight up as a favorite since 2021. Then if Gavin's right. All right. Let's talk about the most bet game. Bills-Patriots. A lot of trends pointing in New England's direction. They've won 10 games in a row. Mike Vrabel's teams are 6-0 straight up and against the spread after a bye week. All of those coming with the Titans, of course. Drake May has faced Josh Allen 3 times now in his early career. He's 3-0 against the spread in those games. Bills only 1-point favorites in Foxborough, but 81% of money is on Buffalo to cover here as small favorites. They played earlier in the season. Bills lost that game. Of course, they had 3 turnovers, fumbled the ball twice. Likely not to have that happen again by DVOA. Buffalo ranks number 10. New England's 14th. So Bills are the better team from an efficiency standpoint. This one's so close. I really don't know where I go. I'm curious what side you guys come down on.
I mean, knowing what I know now, you get to take a team that's won 10 games in a row and they're only getting 20% of the bets. It seems like you got to do that every time.
You know what's funny? All leading up to the season, this past summer, it was the New England Patriots being America's sweetheart, and everyone calling that this Patriots team would have a coming out party this season.
And they did.
Now that they've won 10 games in a row, everyone's swaying and calling them fraudulent.
Yep.
because of the schedule
Funny how life
of
works.
everything. It's so beautiful
Funny how life
of
works.
everything. It's so beautiful how the waves of emotion work in this league of buying in and selling out and getting in bed and then fading. And everyone must be thinking the same thing. Well, here's another true test. And you're not going to beat Josh Allen twice in a season.
Right.
But every time people have doubted Drake May and the New England Patriots, they've
win.
come out and looked unbelievable. Like the consistency and the poise of this team.
Yeah.
Everyone did the same exact thing. First true test, Drake May heading down to Tampa Bay. They're playing Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. Everyone got in bed with the Bucks. And the Pats came out and looked unbelievable.
Yeah, they're
Now
young, but they're a well-oiled machine.
and now they're at home, and you're definitely getting the better defense.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills' defense stinks. It stinks. And yeah, this is another true test, and it is hard. It's going to be hard to beat Josh Allen twice in a season.
Hell of a game.
But now it's 80% of the bets.
Yeah. Give me the Pats.
Fucking Pats. Mm-hmm. It's Pats.
Those are some big matchups you just gave to us. I can't wait. It's going to be a hell of a Sunday. Don't take these for granted. We only got a couple left.
And it's funny because it's one or the other. One dog will win, and one road favorite will win between those two big matchups that you told us, John. The one out in Denver with the Packers and Broncos, and the one at home with
Detroit,
with the Patriots. No, but I know those short dogs though at home, being the Patriots and being the Broncos. And look at how beautiful the public dog having fleas is the Broncos, and the road favorite is the Bills. And I think we're now sitting here saying, we're going to take the opposite sides of both.
Yep.
Taking the Packers, taking the Pats, and that's why we gather here. Holy hell, how about that? Put that in your pipe.
All right, so you guys are fading the public this week. Curious, I got one prop for you, and interested if you guys are going to ride or you're staying away. Lamar Jackson, he's plus 250 to score a touchdown this week. Most bet player at BetMGM to find the end zone. He got in last week. It was the first time he had scored. He had went his previous 8 games. He hadn't scored a rushing touchdown. He's obviously dealing with injuries. He's not been looking the same when he runs the ball. Last week was kind of a return to form. 7 carries and 43 yards, 6.1 yards per carry. This game is essentially a playoff game. They got to win, still have a chance to win the division. Is he going to use his legs? Can bettors cash at plus 250?
I mean, if you watched Josh Allen against the Bengals last week, that would give you some faith. Like, he didn't seem to have any interest in tackling the quarterback, especially on big plays. I think he ran for 75 yards and a score.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, it's funny. It's like it's up to these quarterbacks.
Yeah, and I mean, those are big odds for Lamar Jackson. If you showed me this last year at this time of year, I'm sure it'd be minus odds.
And it's funny. There has to be a correlation when you look around these teams with mobile quarterbacks who aren't running the ball and then resulting in losses. Right now, Jalen Hurts isn't running the football, and that offense is struggling. Lamar Jackson goes how many games? And we've seen the struggles with the Ravens all season. At some point, something has to give. We see then Josh Allen put his team on his back and pick up plays and pick up first downs, and they find a win, a massive win and a comeback. No, I wouldn't want to trust this with Lamar. Just the state of the Ravens, the state of Lamar Jackson. Sometimes it looks like he doesn't even want to be on the field sometimes. But right now, after what I saw with Joe Burrow and that press conference, he does not seem like a happy camper
AFC
either.
North is
I would not want to be, pulling in. If I was a Bengals fan, I would be a little worried about this game because he looks sad.
Yeah.
Is there a prop, John?
That's all I have for you this week. 5 most bet games, Lamar Jackson touchdown. Good luck with your plays. Good luck paying the public.
It is always a pleasure.
Enjoy the games. We got a hell of a slate.
An honor. Week 15 is unbelievable. Thank you so much, John Ewing, BetMGM. Well, if you've made it to this part of the show, God bless you. NFL week number 15.
15. We are
Time's flying.
We are
Smoke it
prepared
through the
for the
filter.
test.
Grab it by the balls.
We're prepared for the test, and now it's time to get the answers. A couple honorable mentions that, almost made the 5 favorite best bets of the week. The Browns, plus 7.5.
Yeah, worried.
Little worried,
Negative
but,
10 degrees. Browns don't have any starters.
I'm starting to like the Ravens, minus 2.5. After the things I saw with the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow coming out of the news
I hate
this
both
week.
these teams.
I do too. But
Steelers.
I think they got so close to that finish line last week against the Buffalo Bills. That ended their season for the Bengals. I think the Ravens get this job done. I'm buying low. Ravens minus 2.5. I like the Raiders, plus 12.5. I don't think the Eagles could beat any group of 53 grown men by 2 touchdowns right now with the state of their offense. And Kenny Pickett's coming back to town. This is a revenge game.
Yeah. These big spreads I'm trying to stay away from.
One more big spread for you. The Jags minus 13.5.
Yeah, that could work. Brady Cook playing Q for the Jets.
I don't know how the Jets are going to score, and the Jags offense has been flying.
Yeah.
Jags minus 13.5. And then last but not least, the Saints plus 2.5. I know you're saying I don't want you to buy in on the Saints after they won last week, but I think just how easy would it be for the Carolina Panthers just to go and win a football game and take first place in the NFC South?
Yeah.
This NFC South is a shit show.
The only thing that scares me is the season split. The Saints won the first game.
Yeah.
But
Tyler Shuck looks better than ever, and Kellen Moore's
shocking. He's shocking it.
Kellen Moore's figuring stuff out. So I like the Saints. Give us the Saints plus 2.5. And that's going to do our show. That's going to wrap things up. We appreciate you. Have a hell of a weekend. Have a hell of a holiday season. And as always, we'll see you on the other side.